Okay, welcome everyone to Monitoring Reports, the 10 Rules of Effective Report Writing. I am Gary Freeman, and I have over 30 years experience in the clinical industry, having worked in drugs and devices. We need to remember that these monitoring reports are auditable by any regulatory authority, and our writing style then is very important. The regulatory agency gets a flavor of our monitoring. Did we identify issues? Did we follow up with issues? Did we make sure any corrective actions were done? Do we document the timing of those? Are we facilitating the site so that we get a compliant site throughout the course of the study, not just waiting for the study to end and then come along and discover issues. So the timeliness of our reporting and our notification of issues to management is extremely important. And so it's all this documentation that needs to be explained in the monitoring visit report. Due diligence is kind of the word here that we want to look at. Have we understood what we saw? Did we follow it through? So as we get started then, let me give you the course content first. We're going to be first looking at what happens when we have poor report writing. What's the impact of that? Why does it matter? We're also going to look at some definitions and concepts for scientific report writing. Now this is often the case where a template has been provided for us by management, either the sponsor or the CRO, and we're obligated to answer those questions. We need to think about what is the question, and are we addressing the question, or are we commenting on something that really isn't that question, if that comment belongs somewhere else. So we need to think about the science of that, and if there is a problem with how to complete that form, we should get back to management to see if there's some way that they could either train everyone on that form or change the form around for this particular study. We're noticing that in some of the monitoring plans currently, that sponsors are changing the monitoring visit report to tailor it to the particular trial, because sometimes on the routine visits, the questions aren't quite applicable, depending on if we're working in a drug world, in a device world, what phase of study we're using. So we're uncovering a lot of issues with the older templates that had been used, and a lot of companies are changing that depending on the study and then putting those into their monitoring plan.